Okay, no time to waste. Let's get straight into the video. How would Batman escape the Backrooms? Batman wakes up in the Backrooms with no Batcomputer, no Alfred, no Batmobile, no Justice League, and no way to contact the outside world. All he has is his Batsuit, his utility belt, and his own mind. In front of him is an endless maze of yellow hallways, flickering lights, and the constant sound of electricity buzzing through the walls. For most people, this place would be impossible to survive. The isolation, the confusion, and the endless corridors would cause them to panic. But Batman is not most people. Instead of running around looking for an exit, Batman's first move would be to understand where he is. He would immediately begin investigating the environment around him, examining the walls, the floor, the lighting, and every small detail that could reveal information. Batman knows that every mystery has clues, and the Backrooms would be no different. A small change in the hallway, a strange sound in the distance, or a pattern in the way rooms appear could reveal how this place works. Using his detective skills, Batman would begin creating a map of the area. He would not rely on memory alone because he knows the Backrooms are designed to confuse people. Instead, he would use his equipment to leave markers behind, track locations, and identify which areas he has already explored. While others would unknowingly walk in circles, Batman would slowly turn the maze into something he can study. As he explores deeper, Batman would realize that the Backrooms do not follow normal rules. Rooms can repeat, distances can change, and the environment seems almost alive. However, instead of seeing this as random chaos, Batman would treat it like a puzzle. He would look for patterns, test different areas, and gather enough information to predict what happens next. His Batsuit would give him a major advantage during his exploration. The armor would protect him from dangerous environments and unexpected attacks, while his cowl would enhance his senses, allowing him to detect movement and sounds before they become threats. His lenses would help him analyze the darkness and search for hidden details that ordinary people would overlook. Even without his usual technology, Batman would still have enough tools to survive. Eventually, Batman would encounter one of the creatures that inhabit the Backrooms. However, he would not immediately attack. Batman's greatest advantage has always been preparation. Instead of rushing into a fight, he would observe the creature from a distance and learn how it behaves. He would study its movement, its speed, and its weaknesses before making a decision. If the creature could be avoided, Batman would choose stealth over combat. He knows that surviving the Backrooms is not about defeating everything he sees. It is about conserving his energy and making smart decisions. But if a fight becomes unavoidable, Batman has the tools and experience to handle it. Smoke pellets would allow him to disappear and reposition himself. Flash devices could create openings to escape. Batarangs could distract enemies or interact with objects from a safe distance. His grapnel gun would help him quickly move through the environment, escape dangerous situations, and reach places that would normally be impossible. If an enemy gets close, Batman's physical abilities would become his greatest weapon. Years of martial arts training have prepared him to fight opponents stronger and more unpredictable than normal humans. He would use precise movements, target weaknesses, and avoid wasting energy. Batman knows that in a place like the Backrooms, every injury matters, so he would never fight unless he had to. The longer Batman survives, the more he would understand the Backrooms. He would begin recognizing warning signs, learning which areas are dangerous, and figuring out how the different levels operate. Instead of being trapped inside an unknown world, Batman would slowly gather enough information to create a complete understanding of it. He would also carefully manage his resources. Batman would search abandoned areas for anything useful, protect his supplies, and avoid staying in one location for too long. Every decision would be calculated because he knows that survival depends on patience and discipline. Eventually, Batman would stop searching for a simple way out and start looking for the reason the Backrooms exist. He would investigate the source behind the strange environment, searching for the system, controlling the maze, or the weakness that allows people to escape. Because Batman does not just survive problems, he solves them. The Backrooms are designed to break people through fear, confusion, and isolation. They are meant to make anyone feel powerless, but Batman has faced impossible situations before. He has survived traps created by some of the smartest minds in the world, fought enemies stronger than himself, and escaped places where there seemed to be no way out. The Backrooms would be one of Batman's greatest challenges, but it would also be exactly the type of situation where he thrives. With his intelligence, detective skills, combat ability, and advanced equipment, Batman would not simply wander through the maze hoping to find an exit. He would study it, he would adapt to it, and eventually he would escape. Because the Backrooms are built to trap people. But Batman is built to find a way out.